It is January 20th. It is time for another Bitcoin and Ethereum update. It's been almost 1 month since the last update, but as you guys know, the price levels on Bitcoin and Ethereum always stay true. They don't change unless a new high is put in or a new low has been put in, and we know none of that has happened for Bitcoin and ETH for quite some time, so the levels always stay true. Now, before you watch the rest of this video, you need to go watch the last one. If you haven't watched the last one, stop this video now. You're not going to learn anything. Go back and watch the last one, period. Now, if you have watched the last one, fantastic, because we're going to continue right off of that last one. So let me screen share with you guys and bring up my charts over here. We got Bitcoin right over here, right? So you're going to say, wait, this isn't the Bitcoin chart. You would be correct. Why? Because I'm in replay mode on TradingView. This candle here is December 22nd, the last time that I uploaded a update. So why I said to go watch the last one? Because I said what needs to happen on Bitcoin is we need to break above all of these averages, come back, retest the 34 EMA, get a confirmation before we go up at all. So I'm going to say it one more time. If you haven't watched the last video, stop this video right now and watch the last one, because that's going to help you improve on your trading. Now, everyone that does watch all the videos and knows what we're talking about, I'm going to hit the replay button here on Bitcoin so we can play it out and see what happened. So here's Bitcoin going through its days, yada, yada. I could probably speed this up a little bit for you guys. So here is that movement that we were talking about, right? It coming back to the 34 EMA and holding. And then look, it broke into not new highs, but basically new highs for the year, right? Putting in higher highs and lower lows, right? And we're hitting the Thanos moving average levels, right? If I zoom in here a lot, we can see that we are trading in between these levels right here, right? Perfectly, 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 perfectly. Rejection came right back down. So Bitcoin, even though it's selling off into the 34 and 50 EMA, the 8 EMA has not crossed below. We're still in a bullish trend. So what we want to happen here, right, is another continuation of this pullback, right? Because this pump hit us on the 89, this pump hit us on the 144. So we want to hold this level so we can go back up to the 144, break the 134. I'm sorry, break the 144, not the 134, and go to the 200 SMAs. So it's playing just like it is supposed to. This dip, extremely normal, playing like it's just supposed to. It's doing the confirmations. If it doesn't break one level, it goes back down to the level below, right? And you guys know the levels on Bitcoin, under 94K, it goes right down to 91.8. So under 94K was right here, right? It falls under 94. It's a straight shot down to 91.8. Just a straight shot down to 91.8. And that's why you can even see that bounce right here, guys. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. That's why I keep repeating it, because I can't make this shit up. Under 94, went right down to 91.9. Basically our 91.8K levels. That's why the most profitable traders that we've seen in the last year, the guys that are putting up 6 figures plus right now in the Discord, they're trading Bitcoin and Ethereum back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the levels. Under 94, goes to 91. Holds 91, goes back to 94. Breaks 94, goes to 98. Rejects 98, goes right back to 94. It's the same stuff up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. The reason why I keep making these videos is so we know where the trend is in this, right? So we're still in technical bullish trend, but it's weak, right? We need Bitcoin to hold here. It is under 91.8. So what's the level below 91.8? You guys can look when I post it on the channel, but I'm sure you guys know because it's been the same levels. It's always been the same levels. The levels don't change. So let's check out Ethereum here as well, right? Same stuff on ETH. 3,400 is a level. Look, it hit 3,400, right back down. Under 3,150 goes right back down. So the levels are, excuse me, the levels on Bitcoin and Ethereum are trading exactly the way that we've been posting it in the channel forever now. So what to watch out for, right, is for Bitcoin and Ethereum to completely reject this bullish momentum that it made and continue further down. And then we need to set ourselves up for continuous shorts to the downside. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Only time will tell. This is why we can't anticipate right now. And if you guys were on the lives, on the market update live yesterday on January 19th, for whenever you're watching this, we got earnings coming up, major earnings coming up in the next 2 weeks. That could be the big shakeout in the market here. So Ethereum, Bitcoin charts are basically side by side with how they're moving because, like I said, they move very repetitively, the same movements all the time, really similar to the S&P 500 and SPY, which is why people like to trade the S&P 500 so much. So if you guys have any questions, just let us know in the chat. But following these levels will be extremely key and clutch for you. Seeing Ethereum kind of lose these lows right here is not good. And under 3150 takes ETH back to the 2840 zone. So, and I literally just saw David just write that. So, David is one of the guys that trades Bitcoin and Ethereum religiously. So if you guys need help, maybe you guys can ask him. Or like I said, if you guys need any help, just ask us. Play these levels and just be cautious, right? If Bitcoin completely rejects here, there goes the whole market. There goes the altcoins. There goes all that.